Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Talking today about cystic fibrosis. I recently met the wonderful Melissa C. of CF Love. She's the executive director of that,
Yeah.
and the CF stands for cystic fibrosis.
Yes. It
And
does.
we also have with us via StreamYard our virtual magic that we have here, Sam Swanson, who is the Senior Director of Development for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation from Dallas, Texas. So happy to have you with us.
Hi, y'all. Thanks for having me.
Well, let's cut to the chase. You've got a walk coming up. Let's talk about that
Yeah.
first.
We're so excited about it. Do you want to talk about it,
And this
Sam?
is going to be here in Waco, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're very excited for our annual Great Strides Walk in Waco, Texas on October 11th at Redwood Shelter at Cameron Park. This is a family-friendly event that brings together our CF community and raises funds and awareness for cystic fibrosis. So it's the only event we have here in Waco for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. So it's very important to us to spread the word about the mission of the CF Foundation, which is to find a cure for cystic fibrosis.
Well, let's talk about this terrible disease. It's a genetic inherited disease,
Yes.
correct?
Hmm.
Melissa, you have a child
Yes, I
with
do.
CF.
I do. He's 31 years old and he's doing great.
Isn't that the miracle? I mean,
Yes.
this is one of those diseases where over the years we've seen just an amazing expansion of the life expectancy.
Yes, it's been extremely amazing. When he was diagnosed at 5 years old, the life expectancy was only 13. Now he's 31 and the life expectancy is 65. Am I correct, Sam? I think it's 60.
61.
Oh,
Yes.
61. So it's just, I can only, in 5 years from now, what is it going to be? And that is,
I was going to say,
yeah,
it seems like this is something that's really having advancement. There are some
yeah.
diseases you think, they for all the money and all the
Hmm.
research and everything, there's just not a whole lot like for some cancers. Let's
Right.
face it, there's some things they're just not making a lot of headway. But cystic fibrosis is one that's just been remarkable, and this is in recent time.
Yes, and it's mostly because of Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Most of the money donated to them goes directly back into research. So they have helped come up with lots of new modulators that these kiddos are getting now that is actually helping them. I don't understand a lot about the modulators, but I know they're pretty awesome. Probably Sam could explain the modulators a little bit better than I can, but they just came out in recent years, and you can with when they take these, you can just notice a complete difference in how their disease progresses.
Well, Sam, so let's get to basics. What is cystic fibrosis?
Yeah, so cystic fibrosis is a genetic disease that causes the body to produce a thick, sticky mucus that impacts the lungs and the internal organs and digestive system. Um, so as it relates to the lungs, it causes people to not be able to expel the mucus that's inside of their lungs. So typically, somebody with CF will do a breathing treatment once, twice, or sometimes 3 times a day with a nebulizer that helps them to cough up the mucus that is kind of stuck in their lungs. So this is something that you and I, without cystic fibrosis, don't have to worry about. But because of this genetic disease, it causes this mucus to build up inside their lungs. Now, because of that buildup, chronic lung infections can occur, which lead to hospitalizations. So, and in addition to kind of the issues with the lungs, people with CF also experience digestive issues as well, and so they have to take between 30 and 60 pills a day that help them digest food.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a pretty invasive disease, and we are doing as much as we can with the money that we raise outside of or within the country as at events all across the country um, to put forth towards research and development to find a cure.
So how prevalent is this disease?
So
I mean, you
one in
mentioned a community, so
Hmm.
you
Yeah.
band together when you're facing this as your family, but how many people get this?
so There are 40,000 people in the United States with cystic fibrosis. There are over 2,300 here in the state of Texas with CF. A little known fact is that 1 in 31 people are a symptomless carrier of the gene that causes cystic fibrosis. So when a man and a woman decide to have a child, if both of them are carriers of this gene, there's a 25% chance that their son or daughter will have cystic fibrosis, a 50% chance that that this child will carry the gene for cystic fibrosis, and then a 25% chance that they will neither have cystic fibrosis nor carry the gene.
It's so when you got that diagnosis for it, it's a son, right?
Yes.
Your son.
Uh-huh.
Is it more prevalent in boys or girls? Is there a difference there?
No difference that
Really?
we know of, no.
So he was little.
He was 5.
What were you noticing?
He just, so my son particularly has the just mostly digestive cystic fibrosis. He did have some lung issues, but mostly digestive. So he couldn't hold the food in his body. So he had the tummy that was big, and he just, bathroom issues and stuff at a little kid. And so oily stools is what caught them on it.
Oh, really?
Yes, because he was sick all the time, but it could have been just children being sick. So
Right.
that's how they caught it at age 5, which, yeah, right before kindergarten, I was really concerned about his tummy issues before going into school. And I told the doctor, hey, we need to figure this out. And so we started the testing, and they do a testing called a sweat test.
Yeah, because the skin is salty.
Yeah, you could just, being weird, you can, like, if they taste their skin, it tastes salty.
Which, if you've been out on a summer day,
Yeah.
you know, that's how that works.
Yeah.
But it's different. This is just all the time, right?
Yeah. Salty. We were just laughing the other day about his baseball hats. He played baseball at a higher level, and I had to buy 2 or 3 hats because he'd like play a game and the whole hat would be white from the salt. So we were laughing about that the other day. I don't know why we were laughing about it, but it was kind of a funny story to remember. So
Yeah. The skin,
Yeah.
as an organ is impacted.
yes,
Obviously.
yes,
Or at least is symptomatic.
right.
So when you were told that, and I guess you went and started looking it up, and then you were like, what?
Yeah, well, when he was diagnosed, we went through the sweat test. We didn't think he had it. All the doctors were like, we don't think he has it. They called us at 2:00 in the morning to let me know that he had it. And
oh my.
yeah, and I asked the doctor, what is this? What's going to happen to my child? And he said, I can't tell you. You're going to have to go talk to the doctors. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't know anything about it. So then you get online and you research it, and you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
So don't research anything online. Go, it's all, you can be from one extreme to the other.
Right.
So I relied on what the doctors had to tell me. I believed in our faith, and he's doing great, and we're just so happy.
Oh, it's just, it makes me grin. Just
Yeah.
thinking about how wonderful that is, because I did have friends from, 45,
Yep.
50 years ago, and their daughter
Yep.
had it, and she did not get out of
No,
adolescence.
a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
And there's still kids today. I met a lady the other day who has 2 kids with cystic fibrosis and 1 with Down syndrome. So we're meeting, we're talking. So it's fun, not fun, but it's nice to have somebody to talk to that's been through the situation with you or is going through it. So, yeah.
Well, and that's important. So, Sam, when Melissa was mentioning something, what was this? It's a machine or something?
It's a modulator.
A modulator. So, explain to us what that is.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have with the financial support of the CF Foundation, a pharmaceutical company called Vertex Pharmaceuticals has developed what we call modulator therapies, which are different than therapies that just treat a symptom. So these therapies actually treat the underlying genetic cause of cystic fibrosis. So they treat CF at the genetic level. So these therapies have really been transformational in the lives of people with cystic fibrosis. They have allowed people to hit certain milestones like getting married, going to college, having children, milestones that we didn't think were necessarily possible for people with CF. So these therapies have been transformational. However, they're not a cure for CF. And
Right.
we have to keep working until we find that one-time cure for all people with CF.
Yeah.
And these modulators are incredible, but they also are not for everybody with CF. About 10% of the population of people with cystic fibrosis don't qualify for these modulators based on their mutation of cystic fibrosis, or they're not able to tolerate them because of certain side effects that are caused by the modulator therapies. So we're really looking for that one-time cure.
These are oral medications. That's what
That's
you're talking
correct,
about.
yeah.
I mean, I'm imagining some sort of machine that beats on their chest or something.
Well, we
that
do
allows them-
have that
But you
machine
do
too.
have that. I
Yeah,
know. I
we
know there's
still
such
have
a
that
thing.
machine too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because that helps to kind of break up the mucus
Yes.
and help them, slough
Yeah.
it off.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, in looking up some information about this, I did go online.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, can people be diagnosed with this at a later age, at an older age than as a child?
Yes, it's becoming more and more rare that older people get diagnosed with CF. However, it does happen. Right now, each state has a newborn screening protocol that they adhere to. So newborns are screened for a variety of genetic diseases when they're born. However, that varies state by state. So just because the protocol here in Texas might be different than the protocol in Arizona. So things might get missed. So it could be the fact that someone is diagnosed much later in life nowadays. Yeah.
I think one of the ones that was kind of remarkable, I think it was a lady who was 76 years old, lived in Ireland.
Wow.
She had
Yeah.
lived with it, but she lived into her 70s when they figured out that she had it. So it's kind of a remarkable disease in that it seems to be so individualized, really, to the patient.
Yeah.
Yeah, it manifests itself differently in every single person. So it's truly everyone's experience and everyone's journey with CF is very different.
Well, in the talking about the advancements, the research, and you mentioned the doctors. So who are the doctors that you go see? Are they pulmonologists or who are the doctors that treat CF?
Well, there's several doctors. Mostly the pulmonologist is who
Okay.
you see, but once you get into, they call them care facilities. So you'll see the pulmonologist, you'll see a social worker. Gosh, Sam, I can't think of.
Dietitian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the CF Foundation accredits 120 specialized care facilities, what Melissa mentioned, all across the country that support people with CF and their families. So these are specialized clinics at hospitals all across the country. And when patients go there, they see a multidisciplinary care team. So they see a pulmonologist, they see a GI doctor, they see a social worker, they see a dietitian, they see a therapist. So that really we are helping support people throughout every stage of their CF journey. And so these care centers are funded in part by the CF Foundation, and kind of their medical direction is also kind of guided by our clinical care team at the CF Foundation.
Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit more, Melissa, about your son. Where is he? Is he married? I mean,
Oh, yes, he is married. He has 4 dogs, and boys with cystic fibrosis cannot have children. So they have to go through the IVF process. And
Okay.
we have been going through the IVF process for the
Really?
last 6 months, and we were officially pregnant Monday.
oh my goodness.
So, yes, so they put in 4 eggs so we could have 4 babies. So
Oh,
we're
really?
super excited. So we're excited for them. We're excited for this journey of these babies. all we need is one, but if we
Yeah.
get more than one, we're okay with it.
Oh
it's-
my goodness. Where do they live?
They live in Houston.
Okay.
Houston
So
area?
not far.
No, not far at all.
Not
And-
far.
and,
So Gran, are you going to be Gran? Grammy? Well, who are you going to be?
Grandma. I
Grandma.
just want to be the official title grandma.
Well, you will be there a lot. I predict.
I will definitely.
You will be there a lot. It is just so amazing when you think about it.
Yeah.
That this is your story
Yeah.
with your son, and that's all thanks to the work of the good folks at Cystic Fibrosis Foundation.
Yeah. We work really close with them too, in Dallas and in Houston. We've been doing the walks since Garrett was 5 years old. We've been doing them every year. And last year and the year before, Garrett actually does the prayer at the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation walk in Houston.
Uh-huh.
So he's been able to give back to them as well, and he works with CF Love with me, and then our main goal is to get the word out about cystic fibrosis and bless some children who are chronically ill. In the same, but getting the word out on cystic fibrosis is the main thing we're looking at.
So again, this is coming up on October 11th. Got a little bit of time
Yes.
before that. So how do folks sign up for this? For the walk?
Yeah,
or-
so on October 11th is the walk coming up. But in advance, you can sign up and register for the walk by visiting greatstrides.cff.org and searching for the Waco Walk. And it'll give you all the information right there on the webpage, and people can register for the walk there. Every single year, but we're
Uh-huh.
always looking to grow. It's a small community walk, but the more the merrier. Everyone is welcome.
Well,
Yeah.
and again, it's as you say, your community of folks who are dealing with this, but just to raise the knowledge of the community
Yes.
about cystic fibrosis is what a walk like this is about too.
Yeah. Yeah. Not very many people know about cystic fibrosis. You'll say, "Oh, my child has cystic fibrosis," and they'll be like, "Well, what's that?"
Yeah.
And so they know it's not, it was a childhood disease, that it's no longer a childhood disease.
No, it's not.
So we're excited about that.
Yeah.
I talked to a parent the other day. I was like, "Do they still get to make a wish?" And she's like, "No, my child got to make a wish."
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because it was still a childhood disease. So he got to go to Disney World and stuff. So we're excited for them that that they don't, it's kind of sad. We got it, but it's great. It's no longer a childhood disease. So we're excited about that.
There's the whole aspect of improvements
Yeah.
to this extent are really worth shouting
Yes.
from the housetops about because we hear about these foundations, and you just kind of wonder, are they doing any good? And so Sam, tell me a little bit about your walk with the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. What had you done before? Is this an area you always wanted to work in, or how did you come to where you are now in Dallas?
Yeah, and I get that question a lot, so I'm happy to share. This was my first job out of college, and I started interning at the CF Foundation 14 years ago, and have just stayed with the organization for 14 years and worked in various roles. People often ask me if I have a direct connection to CF, and I do not. I do not have a DNA connection to the disease, but I often tell people this is like a second family to me. This community has become a second family to me, and I've met incredible people like Melissa who are just soldiers on the ground in this fight, and it's meant the world to me, and I truly consider it a blessing.
Well, that speaks volumes. What you just said, really, about the people that are dealing with this
Yeah.
day in and day out, and the hope that they have for a future.
Yeah. It's exciting.
I mean, it truly is. So we want folks to come out and help. And
Yeah.
and can you just maybe go on the website and just donate money, even if you don't want to go walk? How could you do that?
Of course.
Yep, absolutely. That website, thegreatstrides.cff.org, and you can make a donation right there on the page as well.
Oh, this is exciting. And do you have a goal, like a financial goal that you want to meet?
We are trying to raise $16,500, but we would love to surpass that in a stretch goal and raise $20,000 here in Waco. So any amount helps.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, and CF Love, your other
Yep.
organization, you collected toys,
Yes.
right? Yeah,
Mhm.
in fact, you were one of my first guests on the
Oh,
show, really.
awesome.
So tell me a little bit about that and how that is going.
It's going really well. We're now, we were in one hospital last July when we delivered the toys.
Right? It was before the fourth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Now we got a second hospital. We're going to be in Texas Children's Katy, their second location. So we're really excited about that. We're looking to get into Waco. I've been in talks with one of the hospitals here to bless some kiddos in one of the hospitals here. Really not a children's center in Waco, more or less in Temple. We'd have to move there, but there's still kids in Waco that we want to bless and we want to help out. There's some kiddos here with cystic fibrosis as well. And so we're looking to get into that, just to put some smiles on faces.
Well, and as a mom of
Yeah.
a chronically ill
Yeah.
child, what it meant.
Yeah, and I didn't realize this until recently when we were in clinic taking pictures, giving the kids some toys. I didn't realize what that toy meant until I was passing out the toys. I had forgotten.
Yeah.
But when you're in that situation and you're in the hospital and you're walking down down to go get something to eat because you've been in the room all day, and somebody hands your kid a toy, and you might not have had the money to do that, or just giving your child something, and puts a smile on their face when they're just they're just tired. They don't want to be there anymore. And it was just amazing. I think a couple kids asked for 2 toys, and I was like, "Yeah, what do you want? Just here you go,
Pick it out.
whatever you want. Yeah."
Right.
So it was really exciting, and then just to help the parents too, because that's hard too for the parents. And
Sure.
some of the kids, like one of the kids said to me, "Can I just give this to my little brother?" And I said,
Aw.
"Oh, yeah, and you can pick one for you too." No, I just want to give it to my little brother because mom's here while I'm in the hospital and he's home. And I was like, "Oh yes, please, just." So we're blessing siblings. We're blessing, that's what it's about. We
Yeah.
just want to put smiles on faces.
Well, it is a journey you have walked personally, and so you
Yes.
certainly know
Mm-hmm.
the value of something as simple as a toy, but
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
the value of the work of the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Sam, I can't thank you enough for spending some time with us today to tell us more about the advancements that are being made and how we all can help.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for having us today. I really appreciate it, letting us share our story. And we hope to see a few of you out at the walk on October 11th.
Well, that sounds
Yay.
great to me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks again, Melissa,
Yes,
for
thank
being
you,
with us.
Anne.
Stay with us. There's more of the show ahead.
I just got my Colgate Advanced LED Whitening Treatment in the mail, and I am very excited to have dramatically whiter teeth in just 10 days. My teeth are going to be 6 shades whiter. The treatment is enamel safe and hassle-free. It's even designed for my sensitive teeth. Let's open it up. Inside we have the blue light whitening device. It's a charger for after each treatment as well. There's a full 10-day supply, and it looks easy to apply. Order yours today at shop.colgate.com.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone, like that, and they instantly get your soul info right on their screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. With our feature called Popple Direct, you can pop one of your links directly. I turned Direct on for Instagram. Now when I pop someone's phone, it opens directly to my Instagram. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
The 4-burner, side sear burner with Clearview glass stainless steel grill from Monument Grills. Made of tempered glass, which is strong, insulated, and allows you to check your grilling without lifting the lid. Our porcelain-coated cast iron cooking grids offer a large cooking surface of 513.3 square inches, primary cooking area, with even heat cooking. The Monument Grills include LED control knobs and are easy to light with pilotless electronic ignition. Better grilling, better value, Monument Grills.
This is the Sonos Arc Ultra, and this is what you need to know about. It represents one of the easiest ways to get into high quality home cinema without loads of cables and faffing around. And that's because the Arc Ultra provides full Dolby Atmos without any rear speakers thanks to its Sound Motion technology. And Sonos is actually calling Sound Motion one of the most significant breakthroughs in audio engineering in nearly 100 years. It's an amazing setup, it sounds absolutely fantastic, I love the absence of fat. If you're a Sonos person, there's a reason you're watching this video.
Well, I was born in a haystack, now wearing a pearl snap shirt. I was baptized in a horse trough full of water bugs and red dirt. But baby, lately I've been thinking about where our loving might go, and there's some things about my upbringing that you ought to know. Oh, my cradle was a stable saw where I skinned my first buck. My bottle was the throttle in that beat-up Chevy truck. So if people are put off by my southern brand of cowboy charm, oh, you can tell them all that I was raised in a barn. Oh, things are a little different in the country. Mama took what she could get. At 6 months old, I caught a 6-pound bass with my bassinet. Oh, who needs Tonka trucks and Lego blocks when you've got callous hands made of leather? At 1 year old, I took apart my first combine and put it back together. Oh, my saddle was a cradle. I took my first steps in boots. So I've been punching cattle since I sprouted my first tooth. So if people are put off by my southern brand of cowboy charm, oh, you can tell them all that I was raised in a barn. Did my addition with the chickens, my subtraction with the tractors. You know, frog gigging and fishing were my biggest benefactors. So if people ain't hooked on southern brand of cowboy charm, oh, I was raised in a barn. I was raised in a barn. I was raised in a barn. I was raised in a barn.
Welcome back to the show. I am pretty excited about an event that's coming up on the 18th of September, and that is the kickoff for the fundraising for the United Way, and it is a karaoke showdown. And I have with me Alan Holt, who is the Director of Resource Development for the United Way, and Corey Duncan,
Yes, ma'am.
who is a singer.
I guess, yeah.
He's also a realtor.
I am.
Yeah, tell me about your business.
Yeah, so I'm the broker of House Realty. So it's me and some realtors on the team, and so that's what I do.
Which
I
you
sell
make more
houses.
money at, singing or
Listen,
real estate?
It depends on your definition
Yeah.
of singing, right? I wouldn't lead with singer, right? But performer, maybe.
There we go.
I think I would
Good.
fall under that category.
Very good. Okay, so we have a whole lineup of a lot of folks, local people, many you will recognize.
For sure.
On the stage that night. This is going to be at the backyard.
At the backyard. It's on Thursday, September the 18th. We'll kick things off around 6:30 or 7 with awards for our campaign companies. So this is the first year we've done something along these lines. Generally, we'll have a campaign company kickoff where we get all our companies that run United Way campaigns within their buildings and stuff, and give them materials and that kind of stuff, and then award our top companies for the year before. So we're going to award the companies their awards this year, but we thought we'd add a little fun to it and add a little opportunity to get the community together and just support these companies and support each other.
Yeah,
Very cool.
have some more fundraising,
That's right.
which is what it's all about, isn't it?
That's right.
You know.
We've really never done event type fundraising before ever. The
Yeah.
United Way hasn't. And so we had our 100th anniversary year before last. And so that was our kind of first event we've had in a long time. And
Yeah,
so
I was there. At that.
yes, you
Yeah,
were.
that was great.
Yes, you
Yeah.
were. And so we decided to have a little fun and kind of kick things off and see if we can raise a little bit more money for the nonprofits in Waco and McLennan County.
Now this is fun. Tickets are $50,
Mhm.
and it's for the whole evening and lots of fun. And cash bar will be available. There'll be food and
That's right.
just the
And the-
whole
and the
bit.
entertainment.
The entertainment.
The
So,
entertainment
I've got the list of our singers.
with a capital E.
Yeah, with capital E.
Amy Akins.
Okay.
Do you know Amy?
I don't know Amy.
So Amy is in the family tree of B.J. Aiken, who owns Lockridge Priest
Okay.
Heating and Air Conditioning Company. So we're happy to have Amy on board with us.
Awesome.
Okay. Blake Batson.
Well, we know Blake
Known
very
him
well.
since he was
Very
a
well.
little boy.
The coffee bean Jesus is what they call him.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
I've
Kinda
not
looks like
heard that
Jesus.
before.
I think you can say that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kimberly
Mhm.
Batson,
Of course. Near and dear to my heart.
Oh.
They're neighbors of mine,
Yeah, yeah,
so see them
yeah.
all the
So
time.
Kimberly will be performing. Taylor Bledsoe, another one of your
Another one of my-
alums
that's
from
right,
Waco,
Waco
High.
High,
So
that's
let's
right.
talk a little bit about Florence.
Sure.
Miss Scattergood. She was in
Mhm.
my wedding. I've known her since we were in junior high school.
Okay, very
So
good.
yeah, she's a longtime friend.
She's great.
and she has really grown up some pretty amazing singers, I think.
I mean, listen, I don't want to brag on myself here, Alan, but yeah, no, she's wonderful. It's funny in this in a promotional video, I said that. So Taylor and I, Taylor was 2 or 3 years ahead of me in school. So obviously, when he was a senior, I was a freshman. Okay, he was in choir, I was in choir, but you know. Probably more well known. He played baseball. I played baseball. He was number 6. I was number 6.
Really?
So there's this like,
Yeah,
hey,
following along.
I've been waiting 22 years for this, for this like.
I feel like
let's
you've been
say-
in his shadow.
That's right.
kinda?
Yeah. So he knows. He well,
You're
he may
coming
not
for him?
know. That's right. Yeah, he may not know yet, but he will.
Yeah, he does
will.
now.
He does now. It's time
Yeah.
to set the record straight.
Yeah.
22 years in the making.
Very good. J.T. Carpenter
Hmm.
will be performing. Wes and Meredith Cole, and this is not a couple.
Nope, not
Tell me
related.
Not related.
I just learned this.
Wes Cole.
Unless things go crazy here.
Meredith
Listen
Cole.
here,
Yeah.
I don't want to make any commitments that I can't stick to here.
Wes, they recruited him in. He's a young and very talented young man singer from the Dallas area. So
Gosh, a Dallas recruit.
Oh,
Highland
my
Park
gosh.
was in a band in Highland Park area and
All
stuff.
right.
So
Oh,
yeah,
ringer.
Oh, this
Okay.
is for real.
I think he's
So-
at the
so-
top. He's at the top of the heap right now. He's the one where everybody's gunning for.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good with that.
Yeah.
I'm good at being that person.
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of always have
All
been.
right, good. Tracy Gilroy
Mm-hmm.
and Ann Harder.
And hard.
Ann.
That name rings.
I was trying to think. I'm trying to place her.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. That was-
I've heard she's going to be the comic relief.
Yes.
for tonight.
Yeah.
Jim Holmes,
She's-
Mayor Jim Holmes.
Mayor
I had
Jim
him.
Holmes.
He sat right there where you're sitting.
Okay.
And he has aspirations of being a rock band.
Very interesting.
He
Rock
does.
star.
He does.
And
I think.
I can't wait to hear him sing.
Yeah, politics is definitely a second choice for him. If he
Wow.
could be on
that
stage
and being a daredevil.
and being a daredevil,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does all those things. Austin Hooper.
Mm-hmm. Good buddy of mine. He's also a realtor, so we dually compete both on the stage and in business.
Dr. Tyra M. Lindsay Warren.
Okay.
Dr.
Yeah.
Tyra.
Dr. Tyra.
She is a fabulous jazz singer, fabulous singer all around, but wow.
She's a force.
She has,
awesome.
she has performed back when I was doing Channel 25,
Yeah.
Central Texas. That's when I first met her. And she came on and sang on the show. So I love to hear her sing.
I love this
Whatever she
mix
wants to
of
sing.
professionals.
Yeah.
I also love that there's the large chance that if somebody comes with true singing talent, they're going to fall back on that. And I'm not falling back on
Well,
the singing
she-
talent. I'm
she's
singing.
got
I'm falling back on the performance.
Okay, well,
So
That's
she's
what
got
it's
the
about.
singing
It's
talent.
about entertaining.
That's it. That's it.
So there's a lot.
how
I mean,
entertaining.
listen,
I can't say
you
I don't
Bob
have a
Dylan.
mirror.
Nobody would say Bob Dylan is a great
That's
singer,
right. Good.
you know?
That's a great point. I don't have a mirror big enough to practice this, but I'm going to try.
Well, you mentioned Dylan. Dylan Meek
Mhm.
is going to be, I did not know.
I didn't know
He
Dylan.
was
I
a
was saying
singer.
this the other day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
he has some flashy clothes, though. I
Interesting.
have seen him in a really flashy jacket at a kind of a formal event. And
Okay.
I'm thinking that looks like a performance kind of.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. That
Just saying.
again. Yeah. I mean, I
Closet
wouldn't put it past
entertainer.
him. Yeah. Well,
Leave it alone, Corey. Leave it alone.
Listen, don't set me up for these things, Alan. No, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. The guy is top notch all the way around. I mean, he's going to lose on the 18th, but he is a great person.
Well, we've got Rachel E. Pate. Love Rachel.
Pate, mhm.
And I've never heard of Sing before.
And same.
And Maya Cloud.
Okay.
So I'm guessing maybe they're together,
I
so
do
maybe
think
they're doing a duet.
Little duet, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Little
that's
duo.
cool.
Batman and
Margaret
Robin.
Radcliffe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have done Civic Theater. with
Very
her.
cool.
Yeah. So she's wonderful singer. Wonderful singer. Stephen Reed, I do not know.
Stephen is an attorney.
Yes.
Okay, good.
He's kind of I can't remember his family. It's Grosbeck or Mejia. So he's kind of a country boy, been over here in Waco, but he's a lawyer and he'll do really well. He's
good.
another one to reckon with.
Well, I was going to say attorneys, particularly if they're litigators.
Well, he might sue you if he
they-
gets beat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to say
So-
anything bad because litigators, there's a performance aspect.
Oh, for
obviously, to
sure.
what they
Without
do.
a doubt.
No question.
Without a doubt.
Absolutely.
April Rozier. Do you know April?
I do know April
You
very
know
well.
April.
So she works at Target Solutions. I've known her. She was in the mortgage industry before, and so we got close there. But she's great. We did some of the promotional videos together, and she's a good sport.
Remember, she's not here. She can't
That's
defend
right.
herself,
I can justifiably say that I understand that sometimes I am not the easiest to go back and forth with. Just being in all in good fun. But she's a great sport. She's great. She will do a great job.
Justin Rosalino. Tell me about Justin.
So Justin Magnolia,
Okay,
there's a
good.
Magnolia Foundation. He's a Yankee from
Okay.
the north.
Oh, well, we won't
Apparently,
hold that against him.
I know we're trying not to. Apparently, is a very talented singer as well. So has some stage chops. So we'll see how that goes. He's very funny. He's a sharp guy. So
Yeah. Very good. And last but certainly not least, Chief Cheryl Victorian.
Okay.
Dr. Victorian, Dr. Chief.
Yep.
She is, I know she is a playwright and
Gosh,
and
okay.
she, as an actor does that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that she's a singer. I did not know. And I
I also
cannot
didn't
wait
know.
to hear her
I know.
sing.
I mean, wouldn't it be hilarious though if she came on stage and was like, "Bad boys, what you?" You know what I mean? It's only fitting. So
Wouldn't
if
that
it's
be
not
It would
the
make
bad-
sense.
if it's not the Cops
Yeah,
theme, it's
yeah.
got to be something that's better
Yeah.
than that. All fitting. I mean, she wouldn't even have to. She could literally leave work, not even have to,
Yeah.
No,
change clothes.
She
doesn't
needs
have
to
an
be
outfit.
in,
I'm just going to see if
the
she shows
full
up with an
attire, yeah.
escort, with the police escort and everything. Just
Well-
pulls up
Do
to
we
the
know
place.
what it takes to get a police escort? Is that something I can book? citywaco.com?
I think
It's just
I
he just
couldn't-
gave me a great idea.
you might be
I
able to do
couldn't tell
something.
you that.
There's probably lots of offenses you could do that would probably.
That give
I
me a
think there's
police
lots of
escort.
ways you
escort.
would
Yeah,
get
yeah,
a
a formal police escort.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me some good
Yes.
ideas.
And so you hear that there's quite a bit of buzz around Waco PD as far as this performance, and that she's going to have.
It appears so. She could be. She could have. I'll just put it this way. She could have some intimidating support.
Interesting.
Which
Interesting.
At the event.
honestly, I will feel very safe.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
It'll be the safest place to be in town.
Then again,
Between
if
the
she's
mayor
a
and
true
the-
strategist, we would all be at Highway 6 on September 18th, and she'd be the solo performer and the winner.
There you go in the winter.
It's just it's thinking like a true competitor. Use your tools. Use your tools.
Oh well. Anyway, I'm greatly relieved that I'm just doing one number now that I've heard. That it's just
For sure.
That's what the plan is. But it is going to be a lot of fun.
It will
I
be
think
great.
folks are going to have a ball, and it may just kind of kick off a continuing event.
Sure.
That's what we're hoping.
For the United Way, something different. So let's talk a little bit about what you've got going on. I've just noticed something today that about a childhood program or something. Tell me what's going on with you.
Our early childhood programs are in full force. I mean, we've spent several years developing a plan for the county and implementing that and really getting input from all the community. And it's really doing some really wonderful things out there for folks. But it's really kind of grabbing hold right now. So we're doing that, and that's a big step for us, and a big thing for the community in Waco as well. We're kicking off our campaign season now. We did a I did a presentation at Holt Cat at lunch today, and we've done Caterpillar already, and we've got several more coming up scheduled within the next couple of weeks. So these are typically our first ones, but we're going to have on the 16th of September on the steps of the county courthouse, it's going to be declared the Open United Way season. And the mayor will be there presenting a proclamation, and County Judge Felton will be there presenting a proclamation from the county. So all are welcome. We'll have our campaign companies there and our funded agencies and funded partners in the nonprofit community and board and other United Way volunteers. So it's going to be a big couple of weeks for us.
100 years of service, though, in this community and all that you've done. What does just being with the United Way, what does that mean to you, Alan?
Oh, I tell you what, it's pretty incredible. And I've been in fundraising for over 40 years now, higher education, healthcare. It's been absolutely wonderful. I mean, they're great ways to raise money and great people to support. But there's nothing like being with a social service organization. I've been with I was thinking about retiring, and my wife goes, "What are you going to do? You're not going to sit around here."
Yeah, seriously.
And so, fortunately, Wendy was kind enough to give me a chance and help out. So I've been there a little over a year now, and
Okay, so yeah.
so we're but it's this is like whether somebody eats tomorrow or not, or whether somebody has
I
medical
know.
care, or whether a child has child care. I mean, it's really rubber meets the road stuff, and it's incredible.
Yeah, there are so many wonderful agencies and nonprofits in this town. Trust me, I've talked to every one of them. Just about. I mean, there's so many, but there are some, like the United Way, that really are life changing and life altering in that they do meet those really immediate needs.
Well, we feel like that, we have a unique model in that, United Way is built on community support and company campaigns, $5, $10, doesn't matter that the collective giving is what really makes a difference. And like you mentioned, 100 years, right now we're at $101, $102 million that the people of Waco have committed
Isn't that
to helping
incredible?
nonprofits. It's really an unbelievable deal. But we kind of look at we're an umbrella organization, and so we collect the money and then divvy it out to the people that need it. And so, and 100% of the money that is raised stays locally. A lot of
I think
organizations.
people, when they give money, they want to know that
For sure.
that
Yeah,
For sure.
is going to be the case.
absolutely.
that's great.
Especially now because you can follow things around. It's so much easier to get access to different things, and we feel pretty proud of that and the fact that the money that they raise stays here and helps people locally.
But Corey, why does this mean something to you?
Yeah.
To be involved with this organization.
So a big part, I was born and raised in Waco, right? So a big part is something that Alan touched on is that the money stays locally. 100% of it stays locally. And this is our community, my community. Growing up, I've seen it and went through Waco ISD public schools. And so I think it's just an opportunity that when you can give back and also put on a show. Everybody likes a show, right? Then I think that we take that opportunity, and the United Way is really kind of checks so many boxes for so many people, and it really provides some of that fundamental service and care for a spectrum of needs, and so. I think it's great. It really could be for any cause. If somebody calls me and says, "Hey, you want to get on a stage?" There's a good chance
You'll say yes.
that I'll show up.
Sign me up.
I'll
Glad we
sign
got
you
you
up.
first.
That's right.
And that's great. So you've been selling tickets.
Selling some tickets. Yep. And people can go online, click the link. When they buy their tickets, they fill out who they're, if they have a choice, essentially who they're buying in sponsorship of. So my name is spelled Cory, no E, Duncan. So when people buy tickets,
She might edit
My
this
name
out.
is spelled
exactly.
A-N-N-O-E.
Yes.
A-N-N-O-E.
Yes.
S-A-R-D-E-R.
yes.
Right now, I think I have one ticket that I
Okay.
bought for my husband.
Very good. Very good.
So I really need to beat the bushes and
That's right.
sell some more tickets.
Still
but-
time. Still
So
time.
what's capacity? I mean, what's a sellout for this event? Do you know?
We're like Buzz Lightyear. It's an infinite to
Um,
infinity and beyond.
Stand-
So Tracy Guillory will be there, and her husband's the fire marshal.
Yeah.
So he might have
So,
something to
that's
say
true.
about
I think we-
Infinity.
Yeah.
whatever's,
the
we'll have
infinite
2 people
capacity.
under the fire underneath the code.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
under the limit.
Yeah. We'll be good. We'll be
make
good.
sure.
We've got the fire chief. We've got the. We've got the fire marshal and police chief.
Police chief?
I think we'll be good.
We're, it's the first time we've had great results so far, great corporate sponsors and everybody that's involved, and all you guys are doing a great job. We're so fortunate and thankful to have you participating, and tickets are going like hotcakes. So I say get them now. But
I think
now.
it's unique. I mean, it is kind of a fun event for.
So many great performers.
and one
right?
thing we found, is that initially when we were tossing around this idea and mentioned it to a few folks, it was like, oh yeah.
That's
And
it.
so we've discovered that there's kind of an underground karaoke,
So I've heard.
just a mafia
Yeah.
kind of.
Yep. I
So-
heard J.T. Carpenter.
Yeah,
was like,
he
this
leads-
is his.
I think he's the
thing.
Godfather.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the underground karaoke, the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think if we do it, we continue to do it for another few years or so, and keep it going, make it an annual thing. I think we got a pool of talent that I don't think anybody beats the initial class.
Sure.
Just because that's the way things are,
an
the way
argument.
things
Yeah.
work.
Well,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So, but it'll be it's something we are really looking forward to in the future as well.
Well, and I'm looking forward to the awards at the beginning. I really want to see, who the local businesses are that are really stepping up to help the United
That's
Way.
critical to us, Ann. As
Yeah.
you know, all the difference in the world, and we've had great corporate support over the years, and continue to do that now. And with all the new companies coming to town, we've gotten some great help from both Mayor Holmes and Judge Felton, and helping us provide inroads, into these companies, because they feel like that it's important for these companies to be philanthropic as well, because it helps their employees, it helps everybody in the community, for them to be involved and be invested in their community.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, this is a wonderful way to get even more people involved. People that are maybe retired and, I'm not working for a business that's got that United Way line to check off.
For sure.
It's another way to help support the great work of the United Way.
We sure hope so.
Yeah.
It's going to be. I have a really good feeling about it. It's like I said, everybody's been really excited about it. Great participation. So 2 weeks to go. So
2 weeks.
go to the website,
Yeah.
invite your friends and neighbors, and
Yeah.
right.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's right. When
Let's
we
see what happens.
listen, man,
well, you should have seen the look they gave each other.
I was born for competition here. So when this episode drops, it'll be next Wednesday.
This is happening right
It's
now
happening.
on the 10th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
okay.
8 days. 8 days
8
before
days.
the event.
We've got an
and,
8-day countdown.
Yeah. So this is the kind of thing where there'll be plenty of food and all that. You don't have a cutoff for reservations or anything.
Nope. We'll
Okay.
take people.
People could come to
People
the door.
can come to the door. Yep.
Okay.
So we'll drop the link when we post the podcast. Where else can people get their tickets?
You can get them from an individual, from one of the performers. Obviously, you can do that. The website's the main
I was
way
going
to
to say,
do
do
it.
you have actual hard? You don't have tickets, do you?
No,
To
no,
sell?
not
you
No,
just
we'll be
tell
doing.
people.
There won't be a hard. There are wristbands.
I could
that
print some.
people have, and so yeah,
A little extra side hustle.
we'll have to set up the counterfeit
always
detector
thinking-
Yeah,
thinking of
at the
things,
door.
right?
Yeah.
Right. For sure. No, but the website.
The We Love Corey T-shirts and stuff. They're
exactly.
all being
That's
printed
the
now.
merch table.
And merch
if you will.
table.
Yes.
Yeah, merch
Uh-huh.
All be good.
I'm good with that. All those get sold out, and
That's
then
right.
you later find them in my drawers. You
Ann
know.
was doing one that's some like Dunk on Duncan, I think is what she was
That's
talking
great. Yeah, I think that's a shirt or maybe a cap. Dunk on Duncan or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out for you. You know what I mean? We'll listen. We will teach you. I will personally make it my honor to teach you how to talk a little mess.
I know.
Yeah.
This whole thing, we were supposed to do these recordings.
I mean, yeah.
and I really don't understand.
You don't understand.
Talking smack
Really?
about other people.
Did you ever watch wrestling?
Let's see.
And
No, I
see,
never
but
have.
that's the
Yeah,
appeal,
yeah,
right?
that would
It's
be
the
There you go.
build up.
Yeah.
It's the build up. It's the controversy. You know, when you go when even in the public eye, when you see rappers when they go after each other in their tracks, a lot of times that is coordinated behind the scenes, because it does draw attention. People want to see a little.
Think about
fun.
locally. We can think about the Baylor TCU weekend. You know,
Yeah, sure.
when the Frogs come to town,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you know,
Okay.
there's a little bit of
The
animosity and a
floats,
little bit
right.
of.
when there's
All of the stuff. All of
It's
the
very
stuff.
friendly competition.
Okay, I
but,
It's
you
friendly
know,
competition. On the 19th, we'll all shake
right.
hands and
Well,
maybe even hold
I'm not
hands.
saying anything ugly about Cheryl Victoria.
No, that's also a strategic move.
That
And,
is.
you know,
That
that's-
is. I'm
that's
glad
actually-
you mentioned that. That's
Yeah,
something
exactly.
to remember for sure.
Listen, I don't know if we can run back the tape. I don't remember if I said anything.
we're
I
safe.
was
No, we didn't say anything bad.
okay. Good. I when
It's
I
all
was doing the promotional videos, I was just telling them, all right, feed me the name, tell me who it is, and then I would just kind of go off the cuff, all in good fun. It was great.
Well, you can be the official smack talking spokesperson.
Yeah, I think that's a thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, if real estate doesn't work out, you know what I
right.
mean? Maybe
I
you
know.
could find somewhere to just
There's a
step
lot of,
on up.
Yeah, there's a lot of officiating things you can
Yeah.
do. that
All
would
right.
be
Yeah,
right
we'll
Well,
to
again,
go.
this is coming up September 18th at the Backyard Bar
Yep.
and Grill. 6:30, doors open. 7 o'clock at the awards, and 7:45 the performers take the stage.
Very good.
Again, tickets $50 a person. That includes dinner and, of course, the live performances and a cash bar available.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You summed it up perfectly.
great.
Well,
That's
I-
great.
I can read off the website. So anyway, happy to have you here to
Same.
talk about this, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be loads of fun.
It's going to be great. We'll
Thank you
kick it
so
off.
much. And
Yeah.
once again, thank you two very much for participating.
Of course.
And all the other.
Well,
We'll see
United we
everybody there,
rock.
right? Yeah.
we wanna
United
see
we rock.
Everybody,
That's great.
United we rock.
Yeah,
I
you
love
like that?
I
That just
love
like resonates, doesn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
Well,
That's good.
Rock on. as they
Rock
say.
on.
That's what they say.
Thanks, Corey. Thanks, Alan.
Of course.
Thanks
thank
so
you.
much, Ann.
Stay with us, though. There's more of the show ahead.
Revive Superfood Smoothies. Pill, pour, blend, and enjoy. All within the comfort of my own home.
Revive Superfood Smoothies. Peel, blend, and enjoy. Fast and easy, and I'm out the door.
If I've learned anything in the last year, it's that to show up as my best, I need to make intentional choices. And that goes back to the absolute basics. Number one, it's I have to move. And number two, to stay hydrated.
I have been using molecular hydrogen from Water and Wellness to support my health and well-being. It helps with energy, recovery, liver health, and more. The hydrogen has been a game-changing addition to my own wellness routine. The tablets dissolve into my water and deliver powerful minerals to help my body feel its best all day long.
Escape into fitness with the Schwinn IC4 bike, providing a premium, heart-pumping indoor cycling experience that combines digital connectivity with superior Schwinn quality. The IC4's smooth, quiet ride features magnetic resistance with 100 micro-adjustable resistance levels. Escape the everyday with the Schwinn IC4 bike, your ticket to a life well lived.
Deer Valley, where innovative comfort and stylish design meet. Bathroom solutions. Smart toilets. Kitchen solutions. Deer Valley. Stylish living, savvy savings.
The Performing Arts Community Center has officially opened Pack Coffee. Whether you're grabbing your morning boost, an afternoon pick-me-up, or a late-night treat, Pack Coffee is here to fuel your creativity and community. Come sip and connect. Right down the road at Waco Ale Co., they are dropping some beats and pouring beers with EDM night tonight. If you're into vibey music and delicious beer, join Waco Ale for their very first EDM night tonight. Finally, the Levitt Amp Concert Series is bringing more live music to Bridge Street Plaza on September 17th, with community spotlights D-Truth and Siren, as well as acts from Suede and Kazayu. This outdoor event is all good vibes and all good music under the stars. I'm Elizabeth Riley with your Act Locally News, and I will see you next time.
Always got to end in drop D. This one goes out to my friends out in Glen Rose at the nuclear power plant. Well, just outside of Glen Rose, south Old Squaw Creek, sits a nuclear reactor they call Comanche Peak. Comanche Peak. Out there they tell a story, more rumor than fact, about a good old boy named Larry who kept Texas on the map. Kept Texas on the map. The hottest day on record most anyone could see. The power plant thermometer at 112 degrees. Going on 1,000. The cooling pumps quit firing and Larry's face went white. Put out a warning message 300 miles wide. 300 miles wide. And he said, run everybody, get out of town. Comanche's gonna have a meltdown. Larry had him an idea, and I guess it worked all right. That is till every Brookshire's ran out of ready eyes. Ran out of ready eyes. Put word out to Brenham through the redneck underground. They sent him every Bluebell truck 300 miles round. 300 miles round. And he said, run everybody, get out of town. Comanche's gonna have a meltdown. To his surprise, all that ice cream just helped him make it to sundown. And that warning message that he thought he broadcast, well, it never went out. The power company offered him a couple $1 million worth of green. The only catch, he couldn't tell a soul about anything he said. So now it's just legend in that Texas town on how Comanche Peak almost had a meltdown.